Hello and welcome to Grimlight Games. We're going to be starting off our Skald against the Black Priory Let's Play, or playthrough, or whatever the heck we're going to end up calling it. I have not entirely decided. But yeah, so we're just going to pick up where our game has been. Not entirely sure I remember where we had left off from the first look episode, but I think we just did a little bit of like housekeeping and maintenance since then. You know what? We have enough food. I think I'm gonna camp real quick. Get his mana back up. Train, forage. Yeah, we're still gonna stick with that. Then it's 4 over if I do that, but potentially they're going to grab 2. So let's do that. Alright, they did. They found 2. So, works out we end up netting just 1 ration. Okay. So we're heading back into the cave that was beneath Lighthouse. Because the sword we found, this one, this is not the Black Blade. The Black Blade is somewhere else down here. And I have a hunch I know where it is. And I have a hunch because I saw a spoiler. Great, so we're here. Let's explore. Oh. Hello. Drops noticeably. As the swirling dust and ghostly vapors subside, you make out the intimidating form of an ancient, carved monolith. Ooh, it's got that same symbol that weird dude that we fought, the cultists, had painted on their arm. Carefully arranged before the monolith lies 2 diminutive, desiccated corpses, and along the edges of the chamber stand strange urns of unknown design. The chamber has an aura of age beyond comprehension, and your head begins to spin as you realize you may be the first to set foot in it for a millennia. We shouldn't be here, Cat whispers. I mean, of course I'm going to interact with the body. Oh, healing 5. Lore. Well, we don't have healing, but we do have the lore. Oh, and we have the required lore. In cobwebs, you survey the oddly shaped instruments. Their shapes vary from small blades, hooked. Small blades to hooks and other stranger forms. Even a cursory examination reveals that these instruments were likely used on the corpses, but as far as you can tell, they do not seem to be embalming. Instead, they seem more like primitive imitations of the people's imperial surgeon. As you stand there pondering the strange scene before you, your eyes fall on a small wooden box. What's in the box? The weathered box crumbles as you touch it, revealing an ancient knife of exquisitely carved greenish stone. Trembling hands, you pick it up, and for a moment, the air around you seems to become charged with eldritch energies. Sounds die down, and your nostrils fill with the metallic tinge of ozone. No doubt, this is the object Matthias, the lighthouse keeper, asked you to. Oh, what? Okay, think we woke something up. Bubbling sound snaps you back into focus. All around you, the clay jars begin to stir, and then one after another, they burst with loud cracks as a thick substance pours from them. To your horror, the viscous substance begins to move on its own. Oh my! How viscousy of you. Move, attack. You move 2, attack 1. Level 4 vermin. You are ooh. Ooh, you are also acidic. Vulnerabilities to electric and fire, which we don't have. Okay. Has resistance to piercing damage. Ooh, and slash. Oh, it's got resistance to all your basic damage. Okay. So you go here. You go here. You go here. Right? I mean, that's the best we can really do with this. Oh. Well, that's not enough. I don't think he can attack him, right? Yeah, because he moves 3. Gosh darn it. Well, I can attack this with a charge. And that kind of... She could probably flank it. 1, 2, 4. You, sir. That's as far as you could go. You pretty much can go there. So you know what? I think be safe doing this. I mean, I don't love it. Immune to backstab. Ah, I didn't read that. So I guess backstab is considered a critical hit. I probably should have summoned a giant insect. I don't think that bat's going to last very long. I think it's going to be tough to take down. Nice. Get your cascade. At least you're not immune to magic. Yeah, that did not last long at all. Okay. I want to play this. I mean, I guess I'm just going to move her to hit that. It's not like she can backstab anyways, so really shouldn't worry too much. Ooh. Have a status effect. What do you have? Weak poison. Toughness saving throw versus DC 10 at the end of each turn to remove. Causes the character to lose 10% of their max vitality. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, he doesn't even get charge damage for that. That's unfortunate. Nice. Definitely needed that cascade there. Ooh, cat, you are hurt. I mean, we should probably disengage her. Just saying. Oh, good, she's not poisoned anymore. Dang, no cascade. Oh, that was such a sad miss. Yeah, or let's not mess around. Let's just take this thing out. Okay. Kitty cat be hurting. Gotta get out of here. But we have the black blade now. Yes. Oh. An ancient dagger. I had no idea this was going to be a dagger. That's cool. Man, look at the value on that thing. Of course, it's got +3 fortify, so, I mean, it would be absolutely silly not to equip that, right? So we just swapped from this, the fine dagger. That's 1 to 2 versus what she has, 4 to 5, and accuracy +3. So yeah, that's a huge upgrade for our thief. Fantastic. Okay, I'm glad we went through all that. We definitely need to go get her some rest, though. Let's dive into the tunnel. We need to go back the way we came, which is just west till we can go south. Wait. West again. And now we leave. Okay. Whew. Scary for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Did I mess up? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's all coming back to me. But I think that wraps it up for this area. We can camp. We can leave. Oh, unfortunately, she's not gonna get diddly squat foraging. That's okay. As long as he comes back with one, that'll be fair. Hooray! It said injured torso removed, right? Not added? Like, it didn't just add an injury to us? Oh, shoot. Gotta go tell that guy that we found what we were looking for. Closer you to leveling up, kitty cat. 726. Once we can get you leveled up, hidden deployment. Start combat hidden. Okay, that's the one we want. Oh man, we need 5 for that? Or... oh, hide in. Okay. So maybe we'll go with that first, just because then we'll be able to re-hide in combat. I mean, this one's going to be awesome, though, just starting out hidden no matter what. But we don't need to worry about that yet. Found the black blade. Show it, the old man stammers excitedly. As you reveal the blade to him, his eyes widen and tentatively reaches out for it. It's beautiful. Then his jaw clenches in determination, and he recoils in apparent disgust. But it's evil. Cursed, I tell you. Don't you feel it? It has power and hunger. I want nothing to do with this. Take it and bring it far away from here. Destroy it. All I would ask is you don't throw it in the ocean. There are beings there that would wield it. Don't throw it in the ocean. Okay. In any case, I promise to make it worth your while, and I will. Take this. The old man hands you an amulet. This will serve you well on your journeys. It'll keep your body strong and free of disease. Heck yeah! This here beacon is all's keeping the horrors of this island from my throat. Thing is, oil is running low and I got nary a drop left in storage. I need you to find me some oil before darkness takes us. Thing is, the oil was coming from the mainland on ships through Horin. Then things went dark and now there's no way for me to get to it. If it's still in Horin, there's a good chance it'll be sitting in one of the warehouses in the harbor. Okay. I think that's it. So let's check out that amulet. What? Oh, just grants immunity to disease. So who do I want to put that on? Probably Roland, right? Because he's going to be taking the brunt of everything. I still would love to find some recipes for our potion station. Oh, well, would you look at that? She leveled up after we finished that quest. Fantastic. And we got 3. Exactly what we needed. Exactly what we needed. All right, now we can hide in combat. Wonderful. That's going to make it so much easier for her. Now, hopefully, I can use it as a move action. That would be great. I mean, even if it ends up taking the attack action, I think it's going to pay a lot more to just always be able to do the backstab. So you know what? It probably will take the move action. I'm sorry, the attack action, now that I think about it. That might be too broken if it didn't. But anyways, do we have anything to sell? I don't think so. Well, I guess we have something. We're not really... Well, we can hang on to it now. It's not really enough to merit a trip all the way back. We're not even half full. Attempts to jump the gap. One last time. Watch me roll snake eyes. Okay. So I have a feeling this is where he was talking about. Yeah, I don't think we can get there. Oh wow, we can kind of go through the mountains here. I'm actually surprised we didn't encounter some event. Which reminds me, I think this is one of those games where save often is probably the best way to play. And I am going to start making multiple saves here soon. Okay, so I bet if we take that rowboat, we can get where he needed us to get for the oil. But let's just see if there's anything else before we hop in our friendly little rowboat. Especially while we've got all this daylight to mess around with. I was like, why can't I go? Because we're in some place. Oh, that's where we came. Well, the winding coastal road constricts as steep cliffs press in from the north and the dense fog reduces visibility to a mere stone's throw, and you feel an uneasiness rise in your stomach. Then, as in response to your concern, a bizarre monstrous growl echoes through the cliffs ahead of you. Frozen, mid-step, you scan the mists when the unmistaken stench of rotting flesh is wafted towards you. Something large and deadly lies ahead. Roland places his hand on the hilt of his weapon as he scowls into the mist. Keep your wits about you. I fear we may have our work cut out for us. What do you recommend? I say we forge ahead, but let's keep our wit. That's exactly what he just said. I'm inclined to agree with the big man, Kat adds as she looks around nervously. I agree. Let's go. Oh boy. Orda is a dangerous place where you can quickly end up facing very dangerous beings. Sometimes the best tactic is to leave a fight for later as you level up and gather more equipment and allies. Oh boy, so they're gonna start throwing unwinnable fights at us to see if we figure out how to leave? Ooh. Okay. Remember that you can change the difficulty of the game at any time. You can even create your own custom difficulty. Okay. Woo. Well, let's switch to Kat. Because I'll be darned if we're not gonna at least be able to get the jump on anything. Oh my. Carefully pick your way forwards when movement on the top of the cliffs catches your eyes. Robed and hooded figures emerge as they appear to be dragging something towards the edge of the cliff. More of the rabid dogs, spits Roland. Must be cultists. To your horror, you realize what the party is dragging. A naked man and woman, bound and gagged, are struggling desperately as they are mercilessly pushed towards the edge of the cliff. Oh. One of the cultists shouts and points towards the surf in elation. Oh my god. And we're like right down here. Oh boy. One of the cultists... Oh, already got that. Utter terror fills the eyes of the moribund couple. Follow their gaze and turn to see emerging from the surf a creature of sheer horror. Larger than any sea creature you've fought so far, a hulking shape greedily waddles towards the base of the cliffs, pincers snapping and tentacles squirming greedily. Before you can react further, the cultists hurl the two naked forms from the cliffs. The pair impact the ground below with a sickening splat, and with surprising speed, the hulking beast falls upon their remains. Stealth verse 16. She's got pretty good stealth, but that's not gonna happen. Diplomacy versus 16. Holy, how high of a level is this fight we are potentially getting ourselves into? I mean, we don't have a choice. We can't stealth past it. I guess if we attack, we could probably get the jump on it. Ugh. Okay, you are level 7. A tough beast. Crustacean. Got a 15 to hit. You do 1 to 19 damage. You can only move once and attack once. Dodge +3. Toughness 18. Woo! 113 vitality with 34 wounds, and you can soak anywhere from 0 to 9 damage. This is going to be wild. Okay. Let's see. Can't really tell. Alright, so this is his square. So I would think maybe my guys can stand on this and this. So that's 1, 2. Move you here, you get 1, 2, 3. You don't matter because you're just going to be casting. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if we can do this. Did I not get hide in combat? Oh, right. Well, I guess we're going to find out. Let's see. Cooldown 2 turns. Oh. You can only use it every 2 turns, and it takes a full round to use. Okay. So I think we'll only use that. We'll only use that if he ends up targeting us. I don't think that did any damage to it. Oh man. Oh, this is not good. We're gonna try. You're gonna try. He did attack her. Yeah, that just took half of her HP. Wait, does she get her backstab because he's flanked? I mean, no maneuvers to perform. I think I would have to disengage. Okay, she does get backstab. All right, I think maybe we're actually going to be okay. I think we set this up right. Hope for a cascade. Nice. Nice. Oh yes, that backstab is helping so much. I think, oh man, I think we're gonna do it, like, hands down. Yeah, we did it. We freaking did it. Oh my goodness. Ugh. All those bodies they just like threw there. Gross. And I'm gonna go pick through them, because of course I'm gonna go pick through them. What do we have here? The Guarded Heart adds 1 to will. Willpower do again. Attribute Defense. Willpower describes a character's ability to withstand mind-affecting conditions such as those caused by spells. I mean, yeah, I guess our frontliner's gonna be taking some more of that. Yeah, that works. Oh, wait. Let me go back there. Oh no, that was it? Just that one event? I hope there was nothing else to loot there. Whoops. Whoopsie. Leads up. There's a little town right here. Yeah, we should probably explore the town. Unmistakable mess, squalor, and desperation of a refugee camp. Ah, not a town, a refugee camp. Sprawls around a small farmstead like a festering wound. Probably not gonna be too many great things here for us. This is... That's gotta be the way out. Won't go there yet. Anything further? Yeah, there we go. More word loaf. I think that is as far as we go. Oh, no. Nope. Not. Okay, that's as far as... We have found the edge! I think we found a farm. Yeah, give me that food. I really hope these people don't mind that I'm just kind of like... I mean, this is a refugee camp, and I am taking all their food. Do I feel bad? Look, I'm here to save the day, right? We're gonna call this the I'm gonna save your butt from these eldritch horrors tax. At least I'm gonna justify it like that, so I feel better about taking all their stuff. Probably a way out. What? Aha! I guess they are protecting their food with giant snakes. He's not alert. Okay. Will get to go first. How much do you move? You move 4. Ooh, you move a lot, sir. Okay. Let's see. 3, 4. You can move there. So I can't be pretty much in line. Move y'all. Yeah? Yeah? Now he should not be able to get to us, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Yep, we're good. Okay. Sorry, I had to check that multiple times. Aha! I mean, shouldn't that have given me a backstab? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He is not alerted yet. So... probably don't want to alert him either. Oh, now he's alerted. So, what a waste. We're gonna let them come to us. Aha! Aw, serious? Ugh. Wait. How did he... I'm so confused. He just meleeed from that distance. How did he do that? How did you do that, sir? 3, so why does it attack? In obviously with ranged. Potatoes. So I will say that starting out with absolutely nothing, the game is a little nice with how much food it provides you. Granted, you can't cook anything with them unless you get the recipes. I did end up finding a relatively hidden... Ahaha! Potion recipe! I did end up finding a hidden recipe book from a quest that I stumbled across in the beginning. So, that's huge. Lizard Eye, Mercury, Rot Mold. Now learned this recipe. Awesome. So, I wonder... let's check this out for a second. So, so things that have potentially multiple uses. I mean, that's not really... I would love a loot filter. Is this a loot filter? This is a loot filter. Well, I'm not quite sure. All right, so food, right? This is potions. Accessories and armor. Shields and armor, maybe? Weapons. Whole inventory, okay. So this must just be reagents, trinkets. Or maybe this is trinkets. I actually don't know trinkets. So, what I was wondering is if we're able to, like, look at all of these, like... Oh, no, that's not going to work, because this is used in a potion of cure disease and a potion of strength. If we use that and that, those are 2 ingredients. Maybe. What do you bet? I think we can do it that way. Because that's 3 ingredients that are all used in a potion of cure disease. I think we can do a little discovery of recipes. Okay, we're going to end up going back. Checking that. Yeah, checking the well, because... yeah, remember how I said I found a recipe book? Yeah, we'll just say the well was involved. Oh, a fresh grave. Name. I'm just gonna touch all of these. Ah! I mean, I guess. See if anything special pops up. Probably a waste of time. But you know what? We're gonna try it. I wonder if these guys are gonna get mad that I'm touching all these graves. And guess what? It was a waste of time. You approach a man, sweating profusely and caked in dirt. He's hunched over and panting, seemingly winded from the hard work of digging graves. Who goes there? The man jolts to hefting his shovel as a weapon. Not looking for trouble, why so jumpy? Why so jumpy, he asks. Well, since you ask. I drew the short straw, and it's fallen upon my wretched shoulders to bury the dead. He looks around nervously. And if I don't get back to it, I'll be food for the fellhounds afore you know it. Ooh. Gonna says we need to bury the dead lest disease runs rampant. Very smart, and how it's holy work. The man looks down in shame. It's just that it doesn't feel like it is all. In the distance, a howl sounds, and the man straightens up like some prey animal, sensing a predator. He briefly squints into the perpetual twilight that covers the island, before grabbing his shovel and redoubling his efforts towards finishing his work. Run back to camp, I'll finish the job. Well, you better hurry up then. You know what? I did say that the food was the tax. Still need to be filled in. Interesting. Healing verse 10. 7. Oh, I have 3 healing, huh? So, I mean, that's not outside of the realm of possible. Yeah! Woohoo! You look at the corpses over, you notice that their abdomens seem distended beyond that of simple corpse gas. Apprehensively poke at the swelling, and to your horror, the mass begins to squirm and shift. I mean... Such curiosity. Such curiosity. I can't not. I can't not. I have to do it. I have to do it. With trembling hands, you cut into the pallid flesh and expose the entrails of the corpse, just as you are about to abandon your grisly task when the entrails whip out of the wound in a mass of squirming eyeless worms. Panicked, you frantically scuttle away from the tiny snapping orifices when Roland charges past you with the shovel raised. The shovel makes short work of the tiny terrors until both corpses and monsters are reduced to a pulpy mass. Ashen-faced from horror, you push the broken corpses into their graves and quickly begin piling dirt onto them. Sadly, you suspect these are far from the last graves that will be made for the poor refugees of Orin before this is over. Jeez. The darkness of night is pressing in around you, and as you prepare to leave, you notice movement just past the edge of the darkness. Before you manage to call out, slavering horrors charge at you. Alright. Ah, they're just hounds. They're just hounds. I mean, you have a lot of moves, so... We're gonna move you back here. Cat, you're gonna move here. Oh my god, I can't move there. Oh, this is not gonna be a good spot to be in. Well, it could be alright. At least it means that they have to attack Roland. Like, this is the only one. Well, I can attack Cat. We'll see. Oh, good. That's what I was hoping would happen. Disengage. Oh my gosh. Wow. Heck of a hit there, buddy. Go soak up some of that damage. Blast it. Dagger's doing some work. Jeez, Roland. Alright. You know, I felt incredibly weak at the start of this game, but you know, these guys are getting decently strong for these encounters. That does not mean I'm gonna start to relax. Oh, wrong button. Okay, yep. So we touched all the graves. There. Alright, so that's the camp. Poke our heads down here a little bit more. Edge where the water is. We're not gonna... Well, as soon as I saw that, I should have gone stealth, but I was not paying attention. Oh, we get to go first anyways. 1, 2, 3. So I want to put Roland there. I'm just going to have her hide at the start of her turn. We're going to need to rest after this. Cascade, great, but I can't do it. Right, I do have a bow, though. Oh, you're alerted now, are you? Hey, guess what, guy? Oh! Oh, wow, that hurt a lot. You're not very good with a bow, man. Oh, nice. Oh, that was the perfect position for that backstab. Hey! Another level up. Not today. That's pretty good. I've already got 4 in it, so probably do that. Okay, we're gonna do 1 in light armor mastery, because we want to eventually get him medium armor anyways. +1 light armor use. Is that just... okay. So it makes you lighter in the armor. Nice. That's a good feature. Alright. So... Oh. I think we've explored everywhere, except for the camp itself. So we're gonna camp before we go in there. Train, forage. We like that. Probably still gonna our omelets because we'll have a bunch of them. Oh, now we're starting to. Ah! How many do we have? 11. So if I use 6, that'll leave us with 5. I don't like that. Granted, we've only got 6 onions. Oh, we've got like 22 potatoes. We can use potatoes. Perfect. And unfortunately, so you might look at the party and say, well, hey, why are you, putting the food in for a full rest if you're really not missing a lot of stuff? So what I've noticed about their rest system is the way it works is a partial rest is just that. You will only replenish part of what you get. And if you do a second partial rest, you will still only have what you had. You cannot get back to full without a full rest. Entering the ragged camp, you notice a small crowd nearby arranged in an inward-looking ring. In the center stands a formidable armored woman. She carries an unmistakable air of authority, and the insignia on her armor marks her as a cleric of the Order of Sepulchites. The tattered band of refugees surrounding her. All right. So talking about, for just a second, imagery and how you can portray things to give a certain sense, right? They use this in cinema all the time, with lighting or camera angles, right? So if like somebody's supposed to be evil or sinister, they tend to cast more of a shadow on them to give their features more of a foreboding look. Now, with that in mind, I want you to really, really just look and appreciate this pixel art picture here of this woman. And I want you to notice how these mountains give her this very angelic winged look, and that leads me to believe that they're painting her in the light of being this very, very holy character. So we've got a cleric, sepulchers. She seems to be leading a refugee camp. Let's see if the persona that we get introduced to kind of matches that. I'm curious. And who are we to send? Half of us won't live through next market day, and the other half ain't fit to hold as much as a stick. An old crone interjects, panic quivering in her voice. The crowd erupts in a cacophony of desperate appeals. We may indeed... Oh, the cleric raises her arms and the crowd falls silent. Her sonorous voice rings out. We may indeed be cursed. But Alden is right. There may yet be survivors in Horin, and it's my duty to go to their aid, or at least to learn what fate befell them. The assembly erupts again, some blessing the cleric in tears of hope, others clinging to her robes while pleading for her to not risk her life. Through the crowd, the woman catches sight of you and nods curtly. She turns away and begins to load up on supplies, no doubt intent on making good on her promise to the panicked refugee. I think we're about to get ourselves another party member. And I think that party member is going to be a cleric. Or at least of the cleric archetype. Okay. Are these piles of dookie? The child is ragged and muddy and crying in great big sobs. As you approach, she wipes her nose and looks up at you, her eyes widening somewhat at the sight of Roland. I prefer we just got on with our work, Roland grunts. I can't find Froggart. I just had him, and I was playing, and now he's gone, and all alone somewhere. Froggert's small and green and fluffy, and he's my best friend, and now I've lost him. Yes, we are, in fact, 100% going to find this poor girl's stuffed animal. Ugh. Stench of disease and moans of the dying lie thick in the air of the makeshift infirmary. An aging cleric shuffles back and forth as he tries as best he can to tend to the patient. I have no time for talk right now. Okay. Oh, hey, look at that. We can, in fact, make some potions. So real quick, we're gonna try that idea that we had. So, what is it? Potion of what? I gotta stop doing that. I keep hitting the escape key thinking I can get back out of things, but the escape key just automatically brings up the menu. Which, I mean, is good, but, I don't know, part of me feels like it would be better if that didn't do that. But then again, I have to keep in mind this is designed to be played on a controller, not mouse and keyboard. So, kind of on me. Ooh, we need to figure this out. Attunement tonics, yes. Acid. Potion of cure poison, electric, fire resistance, cure disease. So we'll put one of you. Lesser attunement tonic. Okay, so we've got 2 of those ingredients. Good. Vitality, regeneration, acid resistance, cure disease. Speed, fortify, lesser. Hey, we found it. We've got all 3 of them. Potion of cure disease. All right. So in theory, we've put these 3 ingredients together, and we just discovered a new recipe. I should have realized that from the start, that that's the way that we could have done it. Do we have everything? Maybe. But I digress. We're gonna pull this stuff out. Now... attunement. Lesser attunement. Right? Lesser attunement. Lesser attunement. Hey, look at that. Okay. Anyways, so, yeah, look at that, guys. We did figure it out. So it looks like we don't actually have what we need for the Potion of Speed. I could have just looked over here. So that is now how we're going to do our crafting. Fantastic. We love it. But unfortunately, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. This might end up being a little bit longer than I intended. I'm going to edit some of the stuff out, shave it down a little bit, so we should hit right about 45 minutes. Might go over. Obviously, I'm saying this now, so I don't know. But as always, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I had a blast. I hope you had a blast. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think below. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.